Good morning, and hope you all have been well. And this is part 5 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items. So just to recap the last episode, we met up with Venom at her house. We went to the abandoned sewers and met up with Venom, Ren, and Malia. Afterwards, I went to Gearin Park to get some friendship points with Malia, went to the Magnolia Library to battle Ren in there. After that, we went to Venom's new gym, battled her, won, and then went to the train station, met up with Tesla for a moment, and we made our way to Goldenwood Forest. And I guess we'll continue on with the main story here. I also want to say real quick, I do apologize if I sound or seem like I'm dragging this episode. I do unfortunately have a crappy cold going on currently, so apologies for that. But yeah. So anyways though, before we do get started with the main story, there are a few quests that are within Goldenwood Forest, and it is a one-time chance in order to do them. Whether you are playing this for the very first time or a repeat player, it is something that I cannot stress enough, and I'm going to say it a lot more throughout the series. Please do the side quest. You can earn certain things, learn some secret lore kind of stuff or mystery kind of stuff, and overall it is beneficial to you overall. Please take the time to do them. I really do recommend that you do them. Anyway, so the first one here is with talking with the old lady here. Dearie, could you do me a solid favor? My precious Furfru's wandered off and gotten itself lost in the forest. I'd go look for my fellow, but these bones aren't what they used to be. I'll look for your Furfru. Thank you, dearie. My precious Furfru would be lost forever without you. Now, back at the train station, we did it towards the end of the last episode. There is the old man. I guess I'll show him real quick. Right on over here. There is the old guy right here. You are going to want to start up this side quest there. We already did that, but if you have not, I would recommend you do so. Again, the moment you go through some stuff within Goldenwood Forest, and let's say you didn't do any of those side quests, there is no going back to redoing those side quests. So again, please do it beforehand, before things kind of start to go down. Anyways, special encounters here is this Whismur here. If you are wanting to get one, you will need a gourmet treat. Even after certain events take place within Goldenwood Forest, you are able to go back here to get yourself the Whismur. So if you don't have a gourmet treat at the moment, it's totally fine. You can always go back to get that guy if you wish to do so. I will go back to get him once I do a certain side quest to get a few more gourmet treats for free. So yeah. Anyways, let's make our way up here. I gotta say, I honestly really love the redesign of Goldenwood Forest. It honestly, it feels more like a open forest kind of feel. I think both versions during V12 and 13 and this one were pretty good overall, but it's amazing how much more Jane, Zumi, and all of them have improved, you know, the overworld, sprites, towns, and all of that kind of stuff. It's honestly pretty amazing. We made it. Okay, so here's what's going on. My dad sent me here so that I could finish investigating the ruins back in Goldenwood Cave. But what I'm really interested in doing is investigating the Butterflies of Fate. Butterflies of Fate? Yeah, so there are rumors of Vivillon with translucent crystal blue wings. They are extremely rare and people seldom to see them, well, anywhere. But there have been reports of sightings in this area. I just have to get a picture of them for my scrapbook. Alright, so we can explore the forest first, or we can head directly into the cave. I've been here numerous times before, so I'll leave that up to you, okay? Oh yeah, also, I did get the Sawaddle. It is a Pokemon that I brought up on the last episode, and I will bring it up again here. During the last episode towards the end, that one grass area over here, I believe it's the same for this area, but again, this is where I got mine. It's a 2% encounter, I believe, during the night time, or is it 10%? Or 7? It's something more on the lower side. But if you want to check out the guide again, I've brought it up a million times already. On the Rejuvenation Discord, or well, the Reborn Discord within the Rejuvenation chat, there is a update channel for Rejuvenation. That is where the info for getting, you know, certain encounters and whatnot will be, and it will show the percentages and all of that. So yeah, check that out if you wish to do so. And again, something that I cannot say enough: capture, explore, try your own thing, you know, do something new. It doesn't hurt to experiment, so keep that in mind overall. But anyways, we'll go ahead and talk to her again just in case. And I guess we'll go on and do our own thing here. Please refrain from walking around this area. You'll crush my flowers if you do so. Okay, so here's one of the other side quests that are within the forest. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there are 3 quests total. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. And the 3 being the old man looking for his granddaughter, the fur lady, and then the fisherman. But again, we'll find out if I'm right or wrong. Today's gonna be the day. The day for what? Just last week, I saw something with glowing red eyes in the lake here. I managed to catch it with my hook, but reeling it up has been nearly impossible. And today's the day you're going to finally fish it up. You got that right, little lady. But first, I need materials for a better lure. I can't leave this spot, so I'm kind of in a pickle. Let me guess, you're about to ask us to retrieve said materials for you? Would you? It'd mean the world to this old fisherman's heart. What do you say, Alon? Today's your day? Let's gather materials. I knew you two wouldn't do me wrong. So about these materials, what do you need? If you head up the slope and over the bridge, there are black apricorns you can find on the ground. I'll need about 3 of them or so for my lure. You got it. 3 black apricorns on the double. Cool, cool. And then let's see, I think the Furfru's down over there, but I kind of want to, you know, kind of like look around, explore, kind of sightsee in a sense. Again, I can't stress it enough. It's honestly beautiful what they've done with Goldenwood Forest. But anyways, for the first quest, here's the missing Furfru. We'll go on ahead and send him on back. Oh, is this the Furfru lost? Or was lost, sorry. Here, we'll show you the way home. Just go that way and then... We should go back to make sure Furfru made it back alright, Alon. And sorry for reading that earlier sentence wrong. But anyways, to pretty much wrap up and confirm that you did the quest, you will have to go back to the lady. Dearie, you found my darling Furfru. Thank you so much. Now that we're together again, I think we'll head home shortly. Furfru, what do you say to the nice trainer? That's right. Hopefully that lady takes better care of her Furfru, but something tells me she won't. And again, by doing those side quests and whatnot, you will get karma points as well. Not only will you get decent items, you do get karma for it. And I don't want to get into like heavy spoilers as of now, even though I kind of did on the first episode. It's something that I cannot confirm. I'm not 100% for certain if it is going to be that way, but I really feel like even if like you get a good ending per se, I still feel like things are going to be somewhat different or kind of like a alternate ending depending on relationship points, karma points that you get. So yeah, and again, it's worth doing them. Some people may not be a big fan of them. And I know I'm being repetitive at this point, but please, do the quest. It only benefits you in the long run. And honestly, another way to word it, it's better safe than sorry if you're trying to go for, let's say, potentially a true or the best ending that you can get within the game. That's just how I kind of feel about it, but overall, you go about it how you wish to go about it. You made me lose my concentration. Apologies for that. To Finion, let's go for Bug Bite. And the reason why I haven't leveled up this guy compared to the others is Sawaddle is one of those Pokemon that require friendship points in order for it to evolve, so one of the few ways that you can gain friendship points is by, battling with it, giving it, potions and whatnot, so yeah. Oh hey Malia, did you find a new friend? Yeah, we're just doing some field research again. Alon, this is Bart. He's a little strange, but he's friendly enough. Being strange is the only way to be. Anyway, you guys have fun. I'm gonna finally catch a Yanma today. Good luck with that, Bart. He's been saying that for the past few weeks. Good luck, Bart. Let's see here. I believe the missing... Here we go. The missing girl is right here. Oh, I'm lost. I took the wrong turn and now I don't think I know where I am. Hey, we can bring you back to the station. Grandpa, where are you? Your grandpa asked for us to look for you. Please, let us help you. Oh, okay. I'll follow you. Now for that one, you don't have to go back to the station. Once you go through the events within Goldenwood Forest, when you get back on the train back to East Giran City, you will be able to talk to the grandpa, get some items, and wrap up the quest. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go on ahead and grab 3 of these. Okay, that looks like enough black apricorns. Let's take them back to the fisherman. Now, again, there are a lot of decent Pokemon in here overall. I pretty much capture most of what I wanted to get within the forest, but again, explore, check it out, get what you want to get. But the one thing I have not gotten was a Yanma, and I most certainly do want one. I think the shiny's honestly like pretty cool. I believe it's like a purple Yanma if I'm not mistaken. Currently I'm looking for one with a speed boost. I'm not going to worry too much about getting the shiny. If it does appear, cool. If not, that's fine too. Or might only get speed boosts when it's a Yan Mega. That might be the case actually. I don't remember. To be safe, let me go into Trubbish. Because I don't want to have a Bug God faint. Oh, I'm dumb. My bad. Compound eyes. Okay. It might be something that once it evolves I can do that, and I'll just use a ability capsule. I feel like Double Slap might actually kill it. I'll use a Great Ball. I'm a little surprised. There we go. What to name you though? That I don't know. I'll name you Vroom for now. And if anybody has any like name recommendations, I'm definitely all ears. But let's go back to the one fisherman. Before that, we went on over there. We don't have surf, so we can't do that all yet. Don't want to go into the cave. We brought the kid to the grandpa. The Furfur's back with the lady. I think that's most of what goes down here. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Do you have the stuff I asked for? Yep, we have all 3 of them right here. Yep, this seems like the right amount. Alright, I'll get right to making this lure. Give me just a bit. Alana, oh, voice crack. Alana and Malia said so they could give the fishermen a bit. This sure is taking a while. Well, it is fishing. Fishing takes time, I promise. At this point, I believe you. Whoa, I got a bite. Oh, you got this. Come on, Mr. Fisherman, put your back into it. I think you've got it. That lure really is putting in the work. I think I've got it. Oh, that's really interesting. And I really love V13.5 and what it's done, because like during like V13 and V12, like there wasn't, I mean, like there was like how do I want to call it or word it, Easter eggs might be the word for it. I'm not too certain, but I appreciate that it's like showing certain stuff that you're gonna meet up far down the line early within the game, and it's somewhat hard to word, but I appreciate that they added a few certain stuff here and there and kind of like changed a few certain stuff. I really do appreciate it. That's the weirdest fish I've ever seen. I don't think that's a fish. That thing's getting up. Is this some kind of undiscovered Pokemon or something? No, that's a machine. That thing doesn't look very friendly. Kids, let's get on out of here. Too late, here it comes, Alon. Alrighty. At level 10. Let's go into Sanders. This guy, as long as you have like good enough levels, it's not hard at all to beat, so yeah. I mean, like, even if you don't have like a Combuskin, as long as you again have decent levels on your team, it really shouldn't be that bad. What is this thing's deal? This isn't a Pokemon. Kids, look out. I think it's kind of cool that they change certain scenes with Narcissa as well, because like back then it was her going after her Mimikyu, and the Drifblim kind of like went after it, if I'm not mistaken. What? Be wary of your surroundings. Secrets lie in the place where the eye cannot reach. Come, Dusclops. Thank you very much. You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. That was really scary though. I've never seen anything like that. In all of my years of fishing here, I've never ever seen such a thing, and I have to apologize for not being able to protect you kids. I don't even have a Pokemon of my own. No, it's cool. It all worked out anyways, thanks to that woman. I've seen her here before in the forest a couple of times before. I read that all wrong, sorry. But I do not know her name. Please, take this as an apology. Oh, thank you. It's really not necessary, but thanks. I'm kinda shaken up by that thing, so I guess I'll gather my things and head out soon. Okie dokie then, Alon and I are gonna be on our way too. Let's go, Alon. And again, right there, pretty much everything that you do. I don't remember if it's like every side quest, but I'm pretty sure like 90+% of all the side quest and I guess like event stuff that you get into does earn you karma points. Anyways, let's go on up to the cave here. Now there are a few encounters that I do recommend getting within the cave here. I believe this Psyduck here, by the way, will always be a Prism Psyduck. Right. I would recommend capturing this guy here, because once we get into the most likely the next episode when we get into the help center request, I will be getting into the other quest that is within East Giran city with Tent Guy, and you will need yourself one prism in order to complete a certain quest with him. And plus Psyduck, I don't think is really like a bad Pokemon. Golduck with its one ability, Cloud 9 might come in handy. I don't think I've ever used it during the intense mode no items let's play that I did a few years back, but who knows, I might try something different this series and kind of, you know, experiment myself with some certain team members and going about different battles. We'll see though. Oh hey Alon, sorry for the abrupt interruption, but there's something I gotta say. It's in our best interest to know that once we get to the ruins, well, we may be there for a little while, so if there's any unfinished business out in the forest, I advise you take care of it right away. Okie dokie, that's all I wanted to say. Lead the way, Alon. So that's pretty much kind of like giving you a hint. Yo, there's a few side quests back there. Go on ahead and do them. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but for the millionth and one time, please do them. It's worth it for you, I promise. Also, what's cool is, I don't think I even shown this. You can even like look at the like quest thing here, like see like the chapter you're on, certain quests that you got going on, and it's honestly pretty cool. And then I know not only am I going to be using that, I also have my own Google Doc spreadsheet on quest from the Reborn guide, so then I can like mark down for the Let's Play everything that I got completed, so I can keep track of it on there as well and make sure that I do everything quest wise, of course. But anyways, if you are playing the game normally, casually, or with a no items run or a set mode no items run, or any sort of challenge, unless like you're doing like, again, like a mono type challenge, that one's gonna be, of course, going after the, you know, same typing, so that one I can't give a lot of advice on. I do want to get into a mono type run at some point, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll do one for like a Let's Play, because like we have a lot of Rejuvenation content on the channel, but maybe down the road, far down the road, we might do a mono type run. But anyways, no matter what game mode or challenge that you're doing with Rejuvenation, Swoobat, in my opinion, is a fantastic Pokemon. It is a great early and mid-game Pokemon, and honestly, I don't even think it's a bad late-game Pokemon. The ability Simple, Calm Mind, base 115 speed, it is not a bad Pokemon at all, especially early and mid-game. It's something that I used a lot during my playthrough with the V12 version, and I did use it during V13 Intense Mode No Items, and all the other multiple games of Rejuvenation that I played throughout the years. I've always used a Swoobat. Very, very great Pokemon overall. Now, of course, you are going to want one with Simple. Simple is clearly and easily the best nature that you can get on a Swoobat, so yeah. So this one does have Simple. Let me go into Trubbish. Go for Acid Spray. Okay, so it's gonna have Roost. I don't think this one kills at full. It does kill at full. Okay. Just kind of hoping that it would barely take one. Okay, so we ran into two here. Unaware. Okay, I don't want either of those. Let me see if I can run into you. Nope. Okay. I'm kind of hoping that Malia goes after the Noibat. Okay. That works. Okay, that didn't do a lot, so it might be a minus special attack nature. Or maybe neutral. Or something that doesn't affect the special attack. Let me see. We'll name you Hershey. Yes, I do want to add it to the team. I love Clink, but I'm gonna put you back for the time being. I think the other team just performs a little bit more better. Let me see. Yeah, it's a minus special attack nature. That's kind of what I was thinking. Let's see here. And it's kind of cool, like, as like you kind of like get better with Pokemon and whatnot, even when like you go after like certain Pokemon like that, like you can somewhat tell, okay, that did a little less than normal, probably a minus special attack or minus attack. You can kind of like tell, not all the time, but some of the time. Or you can call it luck, that's fine too. But anyways, let me see. Let me actually do a few things here. I want... Attack will grow more slowly. We'll give that to Hershey. Jolly, I want Sanders with Jolly. I want you with Jolly. We'll give you Jolly as well. You can have Jolly nature as well. So what one... Lonely. Let me give you a relax candy, since you're going to be defensive. I totally forgot to do that last episode, apologies. Okay, I think we should be good. And then let me... Okay, that's fine. Whoops. Not fine. Now we're fine. I want to get some friendship points with that guy as well. There are a few items if you want to go back. You can surf down here. That's for the Lost Kids quest. I do intend to make a tutorial video once I'm able to get to that point. Going after all the Lost Kids. It seems to have changed a little bit and is different. So, yeah. Alrighty. Geodude. Honestly, not a bad Pokemon at all. No, I get killed here, don't I? Let me swap out. Let me go on ahead and take out the Noibat. And I'm gonna capture a Geodude. Geodude's not a bad early game Pokemon. I think you can get like Stealth Rocks on that. I think I used it with the Marionette battle. That's the, what, third gym leader? I believe so. So, yeah. I will capture you. But keep you in the PC for now. Here's one of the Kovir clan sisters. And then this is a different form. Back then it used to be a normal Leavanny, but now they changed it to an avian Leavanny. Now, I'm not for certain if it's the same way, similar to a normal Sewaddle, that it requires friendship points to evolve this guy, so... Yeah, I'm not too certain, but I do want to battle her. Greetings, trainers. I am Mars, first member of the Kovir clan. I am the master of affinity. With the love for my Pokemon, I challenge thee. Accept Mars' challenge. Good luck to you, challenger. Now, you can do this before or aftermath on everything that goes down. It's completely up to you. But, yeah, what I'm going to do is go into me. Let's go for some special defense drops here. I think I'm gonna play smart and just go for spikes. Okay, scale shot. That's totally fine. Because again, we're going to continue lowering that special defense, so I'm not too worried about all of that. Alright, that's out. Okay. Oh, and I guess just to show the team, just in case, again, a lot of like these early game like battles, they are not difficult at all. I promise, no matter what difficulty you're doing it at, it's not that bad. But I will go over everything that I'm doing for the no items run, since I do want to do that for every like event Pokemon, rival battle, gym battle, boss battle. Here's the stats for Trubbish, Sewaddle, Combuskin, Fletchinder, Woobat, Pachirisu, Trubbish, and yeah, that's pretty much all of them. I think for the most part, you can not necessarily like 6-0 with Trubbish, but you can do a lot of damage to the Kovir sister with Trubbish here. Alright, so let's go for Acid Spray. Okay, that crit honestly doesn't really matter because we still have like 5 other Pokemon. If you really want to ensure a victory, you could just go for Charm, lower the attack by a considerable amount, and kind of like Toxic Stall it. You can go into, I don't know, Fletchinder if you have a flying type move, do an okay amount of damage to Levani as well. There are a numerous amount of ways that you can, you know, go about this battle and still be a-okay. Alright, so we're gonna learn Nuzzle. Endure is not a bad move. I don't know if I want to use it for this gameplay though. I'm gonna keep it for now. Let's get rid of the Electro Web. Aerial Ace. I mean, I guess we can get rid of Growl for now. I have been bested in battle, and thus I reward you with a symbol of my defeat. In addition to that, I would like to give you this as a symbol of our friendship. I'm going to name you Potato. Good luck with your journey. Now, I might have to look into how to honestly like evolve it into Levani. I'm honestly not for certain, and if anybody knows like the specific way to level it up, that would be appreciated, because even I don't even know that. Whoa, hold up, Alon, take a look over there. This isn't a phenomenon that's common outside of Avian, but do you know what Prism Pokemon are? I do know what they are, but for new players, let me show you guys this. In that case, check this report of them I've given up, sorry. Prism Pokemon are an aggressive type of Pokemon that can be found in the wild. They are identified by their colorful aura. When found, do not approach unless prepared. These guys can be tough to handle. When fought in battle, these Pokemon activate their aura that surrounds them. As a result, their stats are raised. Oddly enough, when caught, they can be found holding an object called a black prism. Is there a connection? That Nidorino is blocking the mural at the ruins we're trying to investigate. We're gonna have to knock it out. And this little battle here, it's not difficult at all. And unfortunately, I don't think you can capture it. I'm pretty sure you can't. Go for Confusion. Cool, cool. Now, whenever you do pick up black prisms, by the way, unfortunately and fortunately, you don't get all of your stat, you know, buffed by having it on your Pokemon. It's more so a cosmetic kind of piece that if you want to have like an aura, like a rainbow aura around your Pokemon, you could have it on there. I guess some people can see it as like a downfall not to get like, you know, +1 in every stat. I understand that, but there's also part of me that's like, I feel like, you know, giving that much of a buff to your Pokemon, it kind of like defeats the purpose of, a challenge, but that's kind of my feelings. I understand both sides. That Nidorino is a little special, but it has the spirit. But now for the mural. These are the ruins I've been investigating for a few weeks now. It's hard to decipher what it looks like, but currently it has a few interpretations, sorry. The blocky bits on the sides resemble buildings, and a circle in the center looks like the sun. It also has ancient letters from the Garufa civilization scattered across. Sorry. Do you know about the Garufan civilization? I do. Wow, you've only been here for a little while, but you already know that much. I'm impressed. But isn't that what's strange, though? Now, I don't think either or changes, like, relationship points and whatnot, so you can kind of answer how you want to. If this mural was made by the Garufans, then these blocky parts can't be buildings. Their technology had not given them the opportunity to build such structures. I believe the secret lies within the message written on the wall. The text itself is an ancient language and is completely unreadable. Until today, that is. My dad took all the pictures I've taken of this place and wrote an algorithm to decode the message. All I have to do now is take 3 new snapshots and upload it to the database. Let's get started. Say cheese, Alon. Did you get my good side? Oh yeah, I got your good side. Don't worry about that. Well anyways, I have to upload these pictures to my database and have the algorithm do its thing. About an hour later, it's done decoding the message. I got it. Here's what the message says when it's fully decoded. The light within the belly of Ouroboros, however you say that, shall never cease, lest the flames be doused by the will of the suffering. I think the ancients need a day off and maybe some therapy. A part of the mural has collapsed, but why? We didn't even touch it. There's a whole other part of the cave back here. Alon, I just think we came across a huge discovery. This is so exciting, let's investigate right away. Bro, moment. Let me save here. So, it may be a little bit hard to see some of this stuff. What I would advise, voice crack, what I would advise for players is if you have your brightness on low like I normally do, I would turn it up all the way just to see it. I never really like having like a full bright computer. I always have it like pretty much at the low, but it can be tricky to see it. But right here you can see Arceus. There are even more murals back here, but unlike the first one, these are purely visible. Not that it matters much, I can barely see my own hand. Alon, this place is giving me the creeps. And what's interesting about this place is how, there are like torches lit. I don't know, like I've always loved the mystery that's within this game. But anyways, it may be a little bit confusing here, but I personally believe this kind of gives a lot of history on what was told during the beginning of V13.5 with a certain someone. I'm gonna get into some slight spoilers here. So if you don't want to get spoiled, skip on ahead a little bit till I am on the other side here. So yeah, clearly in my opinion this goes after the Great War with the nations going against their maker Arceus here, and I believe it's like describing here the downfall of Arceus, and by him being defeated, even though like they won, they realized it was a mistake, and you can kind of see like little like particles on the Pikachu, like it's being like disintegrated. Same with like the person in the middle, or that might be a Pokemon. I can't 100% tell, but you can see like the Charizard, like the wing is perfectly intact on the right side, but the left side, it's starting to like dissipate. That's because of them destroying Arceus, their sustainer of life. So I believe this is like the aftermath showing what happened within the wall here. And then the third one is a few flames or things up there, and some hands reaching out. Same thing here. If you don't really want any spoilers, when I walk out of here is when I'll probably be done with the explanation. What I believe here is a representation potentially of two things potentially. One, during V13, during the Pearl or Diamond route, whenever Malia, Ren, and Venom go into Goldenwood and do the whole thing with Cassandra and all of that, I believe this may represent the Den of Souls, that like the hands reaching out, or like, you know, like soul, or like I guess like old, like lost souls or whatever, trying to gain like new souls, potentially being the three that are like falling down to like have like another chance at life per se. Another thing that is kind of like an interesting way to go about it is it might have something to do even much more deeper than that. The whole Varia thing within the core itself, that these are souls that have like passed on, but they're about to be recycled and become like new souls. I can see it being the Souls of Den's thing, like predicting that whole thing with Malia, Ren, and Venom. I can see it being the whole recycling thing with Varia. Both of them are possible, maybe both, or maybe it's something else that I may be totally wrong on. I don't know, but it's really really cool, and it's something that I brought up earlier with the whatchamacallit, the Garufin Aeron or Laron, right? How like it gives a little bit more detail, like it gives these subtle little hints. And if you're like a first time or maybe repeat player, you may be like, what's going on here? Like, what is this? But as you play the game multiple times and you know a lot of stuff about the game, it's amazing how like there's so many connecting dots with this game. Like it is a complex puzzle. I believe somebody brought it up within the game. I forgot what certain character, but they said something of the sort, you know, not everything is black and white. You only are fixing and completing, you know, one piece of the 1,000-piece puzzle. You don't know what truly is going on. You don't know anything. And it's just cool that they add these subtle little hints and all of that. Let me stop my ramble there before I get like too into it, but yeah, it's extremely amazing what they have pulled off. And again, like, not to ramble anymore, like I have to give tremendous respect to Jane, Zumi, and all of the developers that have, you know, created this extremely complex story. So many times there are games that want to go above and beyond, but there's a lot of like unanswered questions, loopholes. But so far, when we've played through this game, from what I've noticed, sure, not everything is answered 100%, and I don't expect everything to be answered 100%. However, most of the things that I can see and tell within the game, it works, it connects. It's not easy what they've made and done, not at all. Alrighty, so I think I'm done with all of that there. So let's continue on with the main story. Also, I had to pause to go take my dog out, so I kind of forgot if I was in the middle of something. Hopefully I wasn't, but anyways. Oh, who would have thought a place like this existed all the way back here? Is this place undiscovered? You've been here before. Is this place undiscovered? I don't think either choice, like, changes like relationship points or like adds or subtracts. So I think it's one of those ones that you can answer however you wish to do so. It's not on any maps currently, no, but if it's true that no one's found this place before, then we just made an amazing discovery. Oh, there's a bridge. That means someone's definitely been back here before. Oh man, what a bummer. Still, it's not on any map, and as such, this place lacks a name. Let me see. What about the Silent Grove? It's kind of cute. Sorry. It's a cute little grove located in secrecy. The person who's been here before has been silent about its existence. Therefore, it's the Silent Grove. Get it? Let's take a look around and see what we can find. Sounds like a plan. Whoa, what did we just stumble onto? No use, this gate's locked shut. Could this place be an undiscovered castle of some sort? Surely not castle. There are tales of there being 7 kingdoms in Avian's past, but eventually all kingdoms fell. This could be one of those kingdoms, maybe. Sorry, this kind of stuff really intrigues me, so I tend to blurt out random things. Oh, that's cool. Oh look, it's a Vivillon. Oh my gosh. The wings on that Vivillon, translucent crystal blue wings. That's a butterfly of fate. I have to take a picture of it before it flies away for good. Bro moment. Let me save here. Alrighty. And it seems that this place has changed a lot compared to V13 and V12. Honestly, I like it. I really do, because like it's really like difficult. Like I love V13. Like I love like the little like simple, you know, Arceus statue, and it hidden underneath it is like this whole, you know, undiscovered area, right? But with this one, it just to me makes more sense as well, and I really like what they done with it. This statue, it's a statue of the Pokemon Arceus, or Almighty Sinnoh as some call it, the great creator of the world and all of its inhabitants. All of this is so strange. The murals, the secret passageway behind the mural, and now this. What's a statue of Arceus doing all the way back here? And why is this place crawling with Vivillon that were said to be extremely rare? Well, either way, I'm going to get some rocking pictures of these Vivillon. And that's that. We got everything I needed. Guess we can head back home now. It'd be a waste to not spend some time here, though. Hey, Alon, are you hungry? Oh, that's kind of cool. So it's something that like I noticed with Zumi making some post on like pictures and whatnot and artwork that she's made. So it seems like with some of the chapters that you go through with the game, like they add little like artwork panels for certain scenes. I honestly like that little touch. Like it's simple, but in a sense like your view of the world is, you know, like you being like a 2D like pixel model. But in this case, like it kind of like shows you what it would somewhat look like in real life in a sense. And I really appreciate like that simple touch that Zumi, I would assume, has decided to add within the game with, of course, you know, everybody else, you know, saying, yeah, you got the green light, let's do it, it's a great idea. Whoever came up with the idea, it's honestly a really smart idea. And thanks to Zumi for making it happen. Ta-da! I fixed us up a full dinner. There's no way I can finish all of this, so don't hesitate to munch on up. Wow, all of that really happened to you. Team Zen is known to cause minor issues, but never anything of that scale. I'm really sorry you've been through that. If there's any silver lining to all of this, it's that you got to hang out with Ren, Venom, and I. We're not like the most exciting crew ever, but we're here to welcome a new friend, especially one that's in need of some people looking out for them. Well, I guess that offer is only on the table for Ren and Venom. Today was my last day in East Garden City because tomorrow I'm heading over to Grand Dream City to become the normal type gym leader. It's true. If I'm honest, I'm not really sure how to feel about this. It wasn't really my decision to become a gym leader. It was my dad's. He's the one who pushed me to get this far. I'm about to be thrown into a huge city I know nothing about alone. I'm scared. Alan, if you don't know what to do next, would you come with me? What am I saying? It's selfish for me to ask you something like that. Forget I even ask, okay? Alan, let's fight. Not hand to hand, of course. I don't think I could win a fight like that, but if I'm going to be a gym leader, I'm going to need some practice. Let's fight on top of the castle structure thing. A suitable battlefield for us, no. When you are ready, I will be waiting. And that's another like neat detail that I really love is them changing up the dialogue because like it is a major improvement from V12. Again, I do love V12, V13 and V13.5. They're all great versions. I love, a lot of stuff about rejuvenation. However, again, like I brought up before, not only with like overworld sprites and whatnot, I love how they improve the dialogue of the characters because like I remember during like V12 there was like the whole thing with Malia like dying and whatnot, and I think literally when you went into the Galvantula dimensional rift, Venom's like, oh hey look, pink water, I want this, not even caring about what the hell's going on. But with sorry about that, but with like V13 and V13.5, she's crying, she's destroyed, and Ren is pretty much like, hey, we're not gonna like do this. We have to stop Zeta. We have to, get out of here and do the right thing and get our revenge and encourage Venom. Again, it's amazing that they improve that dialogue and many other stuff that I can get into, but I don't want to ramble too much on it. But here, I appreciate it because it's something that, some people have brought up in the comment section about like Pokemon Reborn, and I agree. Still, Reborn's my number one favorite game, family game out there. But what I will agree and understand completely is Rejuvenation, it does better connecting you with the friends. It really makes you feel like you're becoming friends with Ren, Malia, Venom, and all sorts of people as you continue to talk to them and whatnot. Sure, you might like some people more and talk to people more and whatnot. That's up to, your preferences and all that kind of stuff, But it does an overall better job at dialogue and actually caring about the characters and being friends with the characters. Not that like there isn't any of that with Reborn. There's a lot of wonderful people that I, love within Pokemon Reborn. But again, I think Rejuvenation easily does it in the best way possible. But of course, they're two different games overall. I think you get the point. Anyways, there is a little secret on the briefcase, by the way. Whenever you get into a certain scene where you type in a passcode, type in 3845 first. That will get you a ability capsule. And then afterwards, type in the other password. So, yeah. Anyways, what we'll do here is let's go through the battle with Malia. And then I think after that, since we're almost an hour in, we'll probably end the episode there. And then next episode, we'll get into the next part and then continue onwards. Plus, I kind of want to take some medicine and lie down. So, yeah. You ready? Let's do this. Looks like we're all set to begin. Alon, I had a great time today, but this is different. Even though I do love to research things, battling is another passion of mine. You were able to defeat Venom, but I've beaten her too. This battle will decide which one of us is the strongest. So don't hold back, okay? Let's go. Now, if I'm not mistaken... Okay, so she still has 4 Pokemon. I wonder why, because, like... I kind of wish they gave her, like, a full team of 6. I think during V12, I honestly have to re-look at that, and maybe V13? She had a full team of 6? I might be misremembering, honestly, but it would have been nice to see a full team, honestly. But anyways, I will show the team just in case. Again, as long as you have good levels overall, it's not going to be that terrible of a battle. But I will go over... Oh wait, I forgot to EV train you. 2, 3, 4... Okay, so I can still do 252... 252, okay, I can... Well, either way, I have the swap. I don't want to gain any more IV points than you. Oh, whoops, Here we go, talking and not showing the team. Jolly Nature, here's the EV spread here. Same with Bug God. Hershey, we're not going to use this guy in the battle, of course, but yeah. Sheriff, Trubbish, Parcherisu, and here's the movesets here. Again, early game, it's going to be mostly the same. As things pick up with the difficulty and whatnot, that is honestly when the team is going to get a little bit more, I guess, like, different creative and whatnot, so yeah. And I'm kind of hoping you don't get that boost. Spoke too soon. I don't think we can lose either way, honestly, so we should be okay. Stuffle, just go for double kick. Even if we get taken out here, it's totally fine. Wait, I don't think this is how it was supposed to go. Go into Sheriff. Flame Charge. And there we go. Now, with like a full team of 6, it might have been a little bit more on the difficult side, but again, as long as you have decent levels, a decent team overall, a lot of the early game like battles, I promise, like they're not that bad at all. Looks like I've got a long way to go. That's okay though, isn't it? You can't be the best all the time. I'll take this battle as a lesson. Thank you, Alon, for the battle and for today. Now all that is cleaned up, let's pick up the sheet now. Alon, can you help me fold this blanket? 1, 2, and... What in the world was that? It sounded like it came from the Goldenwood Forest. Alon, let's forget the blanket. We have to go back to Goldenwood Forest immediately. Sorry, blanket. But let me go ahead and heal here. I don't believe there's any other thing within this area. At least I don't believe so. And I might be wrong. And I don't think you can actually like capture anything back here. But anyways, oh, here we go. And I believe that's Erin's Absol there, and we'll meet up with her at the library in a little while. Anyways, what I'm gonna do is let me move you back here, because I don't want to like level you up. Actually, hold up. For convenience, I forgot. I have you. You're going back. And let me see. You're not EV trained. You are not EV trained. For now, you're gonna go over here. I have this guy here. For the time being, I kind of accidentally trained on the wrong stat for special attack. I don't think I've ever really used a coughing except for like one battle within the game. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of like leave it right here. And same for this guy. If I ever need or want to try these guys out, I'll just go back to this box here. But for now, let me go over here. Let me put the non-EV trained Pokemon over here. And if I'm not mistaken... That's right, I accidentally did this guy wrong, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I guess we can bring back this guy here. Why not? Oh, wait, hold up. Nope. You go over here. And then you can go up here. Alright, that should be okay. So, what I'm going to do is get everybody leveled up to level 25, since I got some of the candies, and then next episode we'll go through the events that are about to partake soon, and then kind of continue onward. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.